Hello everyone, and welcome back to Hot News. In today's video, we'll be remembering and honoring American celebrities who have passed away, along with notable figures from around the world who left us today. Before we begin, we'd truly appreciate your support. Please give this video a like and consider subscribing to our channel. Your support helps us continue sharing these important stories and keeping their memories alive. Thank you so much for being with us. Now, let's begin.
Number 1. Marilyn Monroe, a timeless Hollywood icon. Full name: Norma Jean Mortensen, later legally changed to Norma Jean Baker. Birth: the 1st of June, 1926, Los Angeles, California, USA. Introduction: Marilyn Monroe was an American actress, model, and singer who became one of the most popular and influential pop culture icons of the 1952nd. She is still remembered as the ultimate blonde bombshell, a symbol not only of beauty but also of talent and resilience. Career and fame. Early work. During World War II, while working in a factory, she was discovered by a photographer. Soon after, she began a modeling career. Film debut. She entered Hollywood in 1947. Notable films include Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, 1953, The 7-Year Itch, 1955, Some Like It Hot, 1959. Widely considered her most acclaimed work. Award. She won the Golden Globe Award for Best Actress, Musical or Comedy. Personal struggles. She was raised in various foster homes. Her mother suffered from mental illness. She married 3 times, most notably to baseball legend Joe DiMaggio and playwright Arthur Miller. She battled depression, anxiety, insomnia, and dependence on prescription drugs for many years. Death. Date: the 4th of August, 1962. Place: Brentwood, Los Angeles, California, at her home. Cause of death: barbiturate overdose, a type of sedative, sleeping pill. Officially declared. Probable suicide, although various conspiracy theories have emerged over time. Substances found in her system: Nimbutal, pentobarbital, chloral hydrate, both strong sedatives. Conspiracy theories. Some believe her death was an accidental overdose. Others suggest she was murdered due to her alleged relationships with JFK or Robert Kennedy. To this day, her death remains a subject of debate in pop culture and conspiracy communities. Legacy and influence. Marilyn Monroe remains a global style icon and a symbol of feminine mystique. Her photos, quotes, fashion, and signature walk are still influential in art and fashion. Andy Warhol's iconic Marilyn diptych, 1962, immortalized her in pop art. Numerous biopics, documentaries, songs, and books have been created about her life and death. Iconic image and symbolism. Red lipstick, white dress, the 7-year itch, and platinum blonde hair all remain iconic symbols associated with her. She is seen as a blend of modern Hollywood glamour and deep emotional vulnerability. Final words. Marilyn Monroe was not just a beautiful face. She was a complex, sensitive, and artistic woman who turned personal pain into legendary achievement. Her death was tragic, but her life remains an eternal source of inspiration. Number 2. James Brady, a symbol of freedom, courage, and legal reform. Full name: James Scott Brady. Born the 29th of August, 1940, Centralia, Illinois, USA. Although some sources cite 1934 as his birth year, the correct year is 1940. Died the 4th of August, 2014, Alexandria, Virginia, USA. Age: 73. James Brady served as the White House press secretary under U.S. President Ronald Reagan. He was critically injured during an assassination attempt on the president, an event that forever changed his life. Afterward, he became a national advocate for gun control, and the Brady Handgun Violence Prevention Act was named in his honor. The 1981 assassination attempt, a life-changing event. Date: the 30th of March, 1981. Location: outside the Washington Hilton Hotel, Washington, D.C. What happened? John Hinckley Jr. attempted to assassinate President Ronald Reagan by opening fire. Critically injured victims: President Ronald Reagan, Secret Service agent Timothy McCarthy, D.C. police officer Thomas Delahanty, James Brady, shot in the head. Brady's condition: he suffered a severe head injury, spent months in the hospital, sustained permanent brain damage, became partially paralyzed, experienced speech and mobility limitations. Later, life and contributions: family and allies. His wife, Sarah Brady, joined him in advocating for stricter gun laws. Initiatives: co-founded the Brady Campaign to prevent gun violence, advocated at both state and federal levels for firearm purchase regulations. Legal and political achievements: Brady Bill, Brady Handgun Violence Prevention Act, 1993, a federal law that made background checks mandatory before firearm purchases, introduced a 5-day waiting period, was signed into law by President Bill Clinton. This law has prevented thousands of inappropriate gun sales every year. Cause of death: Brady passed away on the 4th of August, 2014. Officials confirmed that his death resulted from complications due to the 1,981 shooting, legally classifying him as a victim of homicide. This opened the possibility of additional charges against John Hinckley Jr., although he had already been found not guilty by reason of insanity. Presidential Medal of Freedom: awarded to James Brady in 1996 by President Clinton, the highest civilian honor in the U.S. His name now appears on schools, hospitals, and legal institutions. Together, he and Sarah Brady became iconic figures in the American gun control movement. James Brady's life was one of pain, resilience, and transformation. He was more than a press secretary. He was a fighter who turned personal tragedy into national advocacy, dedicating his life to reforming America's gun culture. Number 3. Charles George Cyphers, a memorable character actor of Hollywood. Birth and early life: date and place of birth: the 28th of July, 1939, Niagara Falls, New York, USA. Studied theater arts and earned a BA degree from the American Academy of Dramatic Arts and California State University, Louisiana. Career and film work: debut film, Truck Turner, 1974. Began his acting career. Collaboration with John Carpenter. Assault on Precinct 131976. Played Officer Starker. His first notable credit: later appeared in Halloween, 1978, The Fog, 1980, and Escape from New York, 1981. Most iconic role: Sheriff Lee Brackett appeared in Halloween, 1978, Halloween 2, 1981, and Halloween Kills, 2021, which was his final film. Famous line: "Everyone's entitled to one good scare," remembered as his first line in Halloween. Television and other work: popular television appearances. Guest roles in The Betty White Show, Barnaby Jones, The $6 Million Man, The Bionic Woman, Charlie's Angels, Roots, The Dukes of Hazzard, Starsky and Hutch, Hill Street Blues, Seinfeld, ER, Buffy, The Vampire Slayer, among others. Recurring role: played Al Yoroker in Nick Freno. Licensed teacher, 1996-1998. Other notable films: Major League, 1989. Portrayed Charlie Donovan, general manager of the Cleveland Indians. Personality and tributes from colleagues: Chris Rowe, manager. Charles was a lovable and sensitive man. He always had the best stories. He was a close friend who will be dearly missed. Nancy Kyes, co-star: so sorry to hear about dear Chuck. My friend of many years, could always be relied on for a kind word, a good laugh, and a great story. John Carpenter on Twitter: he was an early and frequent collaborator, a kind man. He was a friend. I shall miss him. Death and final chapter. Date and place of death: the 4th of August, 2024. Tucson, Arizona, USA, at age 85. Cause of death: passed away following a brief illness. Family statement and funeral: requested privacy. Details of the memorial or celebration of life will be announced later. Legacy and tributes. Charles Cyphers was a talented character actor, best known for his role as Sheriff Brackett in the Halloween horror franchise. With a long career, politically neutral character portrayals, and a reputation for kindness and sincerity, he left a lasting impact on both the industry and audiences. Following his death, tributes and heartfelt messages have poured in from colleagues and critics alike,